Kim Kardashian decided to turn an ice bath into a bizarre shower scene of sorts during this week's episode of The Kardashians. Kim, 44, her sister Khloe, 40, and momager Kris Jenner, 69, decided to take a luxurious RV out to Joshua Tree for a one-night camping excursion. The campsite wasn't quite what they expected, with very few amenities, which apparently didn't include any kind of working shower. After a day out in the dusty campsite, Kim, who recently revealed her connection to Bill Gates' daughter, declared she had never felt dirtier, adding she needs to shower. Since the RV apparently doesn't have a shower either, Kim decided to take matters into her own hands with a bikini-clad ice bath that Khloe felt was inappropriate. She even compared it to a scene in a porn movie, as cameras caught Kim lathering herself up. "I am feeling very dirty, and I can't go to bed not having showered," Kim insisted in confession, as Kris said to jump in the pool. "I just couldn't be able to fall asleep dusty. Like this is crazy," Kim added in confession. Khloe and Kris watched as Kim tried to walk up the wooden steps into the ice bath, but started freaking out and running away, as Kim ultimately realized the small light stuck into the ground touched her leg. Khloe and Kris sat down and watched as Kim took off her white robe, revealing a beige bikini top and matching skim shapewear. She got into the ice bath with a loofah and soap as Kim lathered herself up and proclaimed, "Oh, I feel so much better already." Khloe added in confession, Kim taking her bath with her loofah, "Like you just brought a loofah with you camping? Where did this come from? It feels very inappropriate." Khloe even mocked her sister lathering herself up while adding, "Me watching her feels inappropriate. Either it's the setup of a porn, or we're gonna get murdered and someone has to be on high alert and I don't feel like getting murdered," Khloe said in confession. Khloe continued mocking Kim bathing herself, adding, "Come on. Is that how you bathe yourself?" Kim added in her confession, "Isn't that how you bathe?" Khloe insisted, "It was too much for me." Kim ultimately stepped out of the bath as Khloe handed her a towel, as Kim insisted, "It was worth it. I feel cleaner already." They went back to the RV to turn in, though Kris got up at 2 a.m. and had a driver take her back to Calabasas. The episode also featured Kourtney Kardashian and her friend and business partner Simon Huck going on the Skinny Confidential podcast. They're seen meeting with hosts Lauren Everts Bostic and Michael Bostic, and Kourtney admits to having baby brain. "While the baby is sleeping, I am just very efficient and on it these days, so that I can just get things done and go back into the bubble," Kourtney said in confession. She also admits that her and husband Travis Barker sleep with their newborn son Rocky, and revealed that she always wanted to be a fashion designer when she was growing up. The episode also showed Kris Jenner breaking down in tears when Tristan Thompson's youngest brother Amari suffered a seizure during his 18th birthday party. Amari was born with a rare form of epilepsy known as Lennox-Gastaut syndrome, LGS, and is bound to a wheelchair, requiring around-the-clock support. After the sudden death of Tristan's mother Andrea from a heart attack in January 2023, Tristan, the ex of Khloe Kardashian and father of her 2 children, became Amari's legal guardian. Amari has been featured sparingly on The Kardashians before, though the family got together at Khloe's home to celebrate Amari's 18th birthday. The festive occasion took a scary turn when Kris and Khloe were chatting with Amari's full-time caretakers, Noel Rojas and Alba Flores, when he suffered a seizure. While the seizure wasn't shown, Kris was driven to tears, having never seen Amari have a seizure before, though Khloe insisted it happens practically every day. Kris was visibly shaken, as Khloe told her to calm down, adding in confession that, Amari will never be a burden or any of that. Amari is one of the most special souls I have ever met. When you meet someone who's so wonderful, and something so terrible happens to them, you do want to help, you do want to fix it and be there as much as you can, and I think my mom feels the exact same way. She has such a connection to Amari, Chloe says in confession. While Amari's caretakers tended to Amari, Kris stepped aside and wiped the tears from her eyes. Chloe and MJ go check on Kris, as a tearful Kris admitted she had never seen one of Amari's seizures before. Both MJ and Chloe said they have seen seizures before, with Chloe speculating that they may not affect them as much as Kris, who was holding back the tears. Chloe insists Amari is fine, adding he's probably overstimulated, but Kris said through tears that was very overwhelming. Chloe adds in confession, when Amari's having a seizure, I know how to stay calm. I am around Amari a lot, I've seen a lot of seizures. He has multiple seizures a day, I know what to do in these situations, but someone who hasn't been exposed to that and hasn't seen that, it can be very scary, and it's a very helpless feeling. Kendall Jenner was also seen going on a college tour for her 818 tequila brand in the new episode. She visited College Station, Texas, home of Texas A&M University, where hordes of fans awaited her arrival. The supermodel was seen signing hats and doling out shots of her liquor brand at many different packed college bars.